Welcome back to the Owls Media Network after a tough loss for Keene against Castleton here, joined with Coach Blood. Coach, I think it's safe to say there were a lot of aspects of Keene's play today that was fairly poor. What sort of things were particularly frustrating watching your team today?
Whoa, that's where to start. I just said to the guys, look, like at some point, we've been talking about some of our frustrations as of late, and I can sit in the huddles and tell them the things they're doing wrong, but at some point I got to look in the mirror and clearly what I'm doing, what I'm trying to accomplish, pushing the wrong buttons, putting the wrong guys in spots where they're not being successful. So it's a lot of this has got to reflect on me. So, I got to do something different because clearly what I'm doing right now is not getting it done. And, this is a time of the year where we should be getting better and being at our best, and we're not. We're going in the wrong direction. So, I'm going to have to put a lot more thought. There's been plenty already, I can assure you, but there's got to be more thought into decisions that we're making and things that we're doing at practice. Try to salvage and do something a little better here the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, what's it going to take to get out of this losing streak?
You never know, man. You never know until it stops.
Yeah.
Obviously, the simple answer is just play better. I said before the game started that you can't change things. You can't do something you've never done before. You can't do something special if you play with fear. And I think we're just in a really, really tough funk right now where we're in the mode of every time one bad thing happens, it's feeling like it's going to be followed by a few other things. And honestly, that's unfortunately some of what we felt last year. And, I'm hoping that that's something we can get out of our DNA. But for the time being, the returners that have been through some of the struggles and these young guys, we haven't figured out how to trudge through that just yet. So again, that's something I got to try to help them work through. And this time of the year, having a stretch like this, it starts to mount and the pressure builds every day. And we've talked about that too, where you just kind of have to embrace it and understand that every game is going to have pressure, and the other team's going to have it just as much as you. It's just who can respond to it best, and we clearly haven't.
Well, with the season winding down, nothing but LEC opponents left to play. With the losing streak, are you guys focusing on one game at a time, or are the playoffs still sort of on your mind?
I mean, the playoffs will be our goal until we're officially eliminated, or we get in. So,
of course.
It's as of right now, my thought process is just what can we do tomorrow at practice to try to get us better. So I'm worried about tomorrow's practice, and when we get through that, we'll worry about the day after that.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, Coach. Next time you get to see Keene play is against Southern Maine in a doubleheader on Saturday here on the Owls Media Network.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
This is your ticket to the NCAA tournament.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
All right, and next time you can catch your Keene Owls will be on April 29th, this Saturday, in a doubleheader against Southern Maine here at the Owl Athletic Complex. Play is set for 12 p.m. As that one gets driven down the third baseline, Hudson comes in to pick it up, but it's going to push across two runners as Cardozo drives in two in what's now going to be an 8-2 ball game for the Spartans.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.